We are off. We are going to tackle the Wineglass trek, hike, and you know what, guys, as I always say, we're just going to have a little walk. If you don't want to put your hiking boots on, grab a glass of vino, get a cold beer, sit back on your couch, and you know what? You can watch us do it. We've been going for maybe just a kilometre. Yeah, I'm out of puff a little bit, but anyway, pretty much over there where that beach is, that's Muir's Beach where I was yesterday. I might take you there today. And I'm not sure if you can see, there's that little bit of point there. I'm going to keep cracking on as I'm banging on. That is the only freehold land that's actually in this area of the, now this is debatable, Freycinet, whatever you want to call it, because it's a national park. But back in the day, it was actually a whaling station. So I'm not sure what year it basically then turned into the only freehold bit of land that was there. Small community, mainly made up of shacks. But if you've got a spare, you know, $1.5 to $2 million and there's one for sale, you can actually live there. That's not going to give you a lot either, by the way, but it is going to give you a really nice view. Got to say too, the track is pretty good. Making my way up on an incline and woo, coming up to my first lot of steps. This is sort of reminding me a little bit of the Devil's Marbles. Probably not quite the same, but oh dear. The weather's a little bit deceiving today. We had rain last night. We weren't sure what it was going to be like today. It is overcast, but it's actually warming up, which is good. Anyways, I'll keep cracking on. Yeah, she's getting steep. Whew. Dear, whose idea was this? Of other things, if you have been following our episodes of Tasmania, you will know by now that you do need a parks pass. This will cover you to any of the national parks. You can pretty much park at each of the walks. They've got separate car parks. There is camping in this area. There's around about I think by memory 2 or 3 tent areas, and I'm going to say they're pretty much booked out nearly all the time. There is a caravan area. It only has 18 sites, and wait for it, in the peak season, which I think is pretty much from November to February, you have to do a billet. It's a billet system, 1 billet per family, and if you're lucky enough, you get picked, and guess what? You can pretty much stay in this national park with power for just $16 a night. Yeah, we missed out on that. Because that was a hella lot of stairs. But you know what? Once you get to the top of the stairs, you can do this. Whew. So, I've heard I'm 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away. So stick with me. 2 minutes. Looking good. Nearly there. Getting excited. Wow. I think I've done it. I think I've done it.
Just give me, try.
How good was the first lookout? But hang on, I have got a bonus track. I'm going up some more steps, and I'm going to see if this is a better outlook. So you can tell me if you think this one's better or the first one. Making my way down, gotta say, a bit easier than going up. But in saying that, you know what, guys? It only took me 25 minutes. It did say on the sign 40 to 45. I did stop a couple of times on the way up. Yeah, I was pretty exhausted halfway up, but it was good. I've got to say, it's worth it. And I have seen a couple of people up there with probably minimum fitness. If you take your time, as we say when you're driving, drive to conditions, hike to conditions. But you know me, I just take a bit of a stroll. So yeah, but there was that other spot, 1,000 stairs to go all the way to the beach. I was not going to be doing that today. That said around about an hour and a half to 2 hours. It did look good, but you know what? It would have been too cold to swim for me anyway, so I wasn't even going to bother. Guess who I found, everybody? Mr. B. He's such a sweetie. He waited patiently for me.
Yep.
And we are now heading off to what we think is going to be the day use area at Honeymoon Bay. Maybe we should go for a second honeymoon. All I remember, have you been thinking, why is it called Wineglass Bay? Well, there's a couple of theories, isn't that right, Mr. B?
Well, there's 3 theories. It's whether the water is as clear as wine in a glass.
Well, I don't mind me a nice glass of clear bubbles. Yep.
Or
number 2,
whether the shape of the beach is the shape of a wine glass.
Now, I don't mind me a big wine glass.
Or because there was lots of whaling here, it's whether the colour of the water was red from the amount of whales that were killed in the bay.
Yeah. And I guess
So-
that's like red wine, isn't it?
Yeah, so
It's a mystery.
that question is left to ponder because no one can verify which one it is.
I'm going to say it's the shape of the glass with a nice bit of clear bubbles in it. And I think I'll be having one of them this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean a lot of the tourist people around here that do tours and stuff say it's because of the amount of red blood that was in the ocean from the killing of the whales.
Yeah,
They used to herd them back into the bay and kill them, so
not good. But hey, they don't do that anymore. And I'm going to highly recommend, at least if you're going to do one walk or hike or whatever you want to call it, make sure you do the Wineglass Bay lookout. That way. We just pulled into the Honeymoon Bay day use area. When you pass there, you'll see the camping area. It does look pretty spectacular, but it is for tents only. This is looking pretty good. I always get excited. I see something like this and I'm like, oh, where's my swimmers? Because I don't have my swimmers on yet. The sun is out. And like I said, I think I'm going to take you across down right from where we're camping across to Muir's Beach. So you never know. If conditions stay like this, I will be going for a dippity dip.
It's so weird, I'll let go. It's so weird, I'll get old. Got a love for another one. Got a love for another one. It's so weird, I'll let go.
I thought I'd just come down and actually show you the beach here. It's actually rocks. It's little rocks. It doesn't surprise me because we're so close to all these big rocks, and I reckon it's just breaking down over time. But I'm gonna say that this beach was definitely not what I was expecting. I was thinking Honeymoon Beach, it was going to be like over at Wineglass, but yeah, anyway, that's different. This is the beach you're gonna get when you come on this side. In any case, on the other side where I just went before, there is like another little cove over there with some beach. Not quite as white as what the other side was, but hey, can't all be perfect. But in saying that, it is a pretty perfect view.
There's a bumpy road to this heart where you are. There is hope. But is this love?
Is Muir's Beach. So basically where I left you earlier, I did go back and we had lunch, and then look what happened. Perfect blue sky, and the conditions down here are so calm. It's just Absolutely stunning. I can't complain. If I was to say one thing, it would be, I wish the water was going to be a little bit warmer. But you know what? How can I not go in when it's this good? So I am going to go in for a swim. We have had an absolutely wonderful time visiting this part of Tasmania, and I do highly recommend it. It was something that was definitely on our list to do. Is it out of the way? It is a little bit. And I guess too, it is probably the type of area that I feel you just come to and visit the once. With accommodation, we camped at the Big 4 Park for that reason that I'm going to say, and I've said it before on our episodes, traveling around, especially in Tasmania, people just camp for free in places they shouldn't. In this area of the park and Coles Bay, I'm going to say that there are a lot of vans parked up where they shouldn't be. Yeah, you might be spending money in the little shops and stuff like that, but hey, come on guys, the Big 4's here. It's not your average Big 4, it's quite relaxed. The managers there were absolutely brilliant, and you know what, spend your money there, do the right thing. I'm not going to keep banging on about that. But anyway, that's where we're camped. We're going to spend another night here. So in total, that will be 2 nights for us. Again, because we're not doing all of the hikes, was that enough time? I'm going to say definitely yes. We did take a drive up to Friendly Beaches. That was stunning as well. There is a campground up there. However, at the moment it is closed. I'm going to say the conditions of the surf beach there are quite, well, fierce. It is the East Coast. It is definitely unpatrolled. If you're a confident swimmer, then I'm going to say, yeah, you could probably chill out up there for a bit. But hey, when you've got this, just enjoy it. I think I'm going to end this episode now because you know what? I promised you I was going to go for a swim and I am. So on that note, I'm going to wrap it up. If you have stuck it out to finish the episode and going to come for a swim with me, thank you. If you're new to the channel and you did like this episode, consider subscribing. Flick us a comment. We've still got a fair while left in Tassie, so if there's somewhere that you've been thinking you might want to go and we haven't been yet in any of our episodes, flick us a comment, because you know what, it's possible we could go. We're also on Instagram and Facebook, so you can always follow our journey along there. It is a little bit more up to date to where we are opposed to YouTube, but anyway, that's all good. I know I talk a lot. Anyways, thanks for watching guys. We'll look forward to seeing you next week somewhere in Tasmania. Mr. B's not here, so I'm gonna have to say it for him. Be safe. No. Have fun, go on adventures, and be safe. See you next week.